Hello everyone. So today I'm going to discuss a very interesting topic related to OET, writing as well as speaking. Today I'm going to discuss the usage of since and for. After watching this video, I'm pretty sure that since and for confusion will be resolved. So when to use since? The word since is used to describe something that has happened in the past. It refers to a previous point in time. Since is also used to denote an event that happened after another event. So there are various ways in which since is expressed. So since is used to express when something started. For example, since 6 a.m., since Tuesday, since February, since I left my job, since the beginning of time, since last night, since 2003, since birth, and Tom had not been to the clinic since he had broken his knee. So, the preposition since is usually used with perfect tenses, like John has been crying since 9 a.m. He has been walking since he arrived. We also use since in various structures, like it is, we'll give period of time and use the since. Like, it was a year since I had met with an accident. So, when to use for? We usually use the preposition for to describe the amount of time or space. The amount can be seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, etc. It does not need to be exact. We use for when we are describing a vague period, like for ages, for several years, for a long time. Actually, the word for is used to express time leading up to the present time. For example, I have been a cardiac surgeon for 10 years. The preposition for is not always used to express past time. We can also denote present and future tenses. The word since is only used in the past tense. So for can be used with all tenses. For 3 days, for 6 months, for 4 years, for 2 centuries, for a long time. Now I'm going to discuss few examples. Number 1. Mr. X has had hypothyroidism since 2007. Mr. X is smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day for the past 25 years. Over the past week, she remains free from pain. The ulcer under her tongue has been present for more than 1 year. Mr. X has had type 2 diabetes for 10 years. Mr. X is a patient of mine since 2013. So these are the examples how you can use since and for. For and since for time. So both since and for have other meanings too, with no reference to time. Both the prepositions since and for are commonly used to describe events in a specific period. When using them, it is essential to choose the correct verb tense. Like for refers to a period from start to end. Since refers to a point from then to now. And please do not forget the use of the article the, as its function is to specify a particular period for the last, for the past, for the next. Now, the present perfect tense is essential in English. The present perfect tense has a simple structure. It denotes an action or state that has occurred at an indefinite time in the past. So for is used to express an amount of time. For example, for 1 month. Since denotes the start of a period. For example, since September 2018. Mr. John has had depression since the death of his wife last year. She has visited the dispensary every week for 2 months. We can use for and since when we are talking about a medication, like the patient has been on this medication for 6 months. The patient has been on this medication since January. So this is how you need to avoid the confusion. So for can be used when you talk about the past, present and future. Like Mr. X has had arthritis since 2004. Mr. X has smoked 2 packets of cigarettes per day for the last 5 years. The infection in her throat has been present for more than 1 week. Mr. X has had type 2 diabetes for 10 years. Mr. X has been a patient of mine since 2018. So, these are the few examples which I have shared with you with the correct usage of since and for. Please follow these guidelines, follow this usage so as to avoid the mistakes. I hope I have helped you to resolve your confusion regarding usage of since and for in OET writing. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. If you want online and offline classes, do contact on the given number and avail different courses. Wish you good luck for the exam. Thank you for watching online OET.